Welcome to the channel, guys. Got another knife video for you today. It's been a while, but I'm pretty excited to bring you guys a home design Balisong. This is the Basilisk Elite S35VN steel with titanium nitride coating, just like you will see in your pistol and rifle parts. Same coating there. It's really tough and resistant, as of say. What's the process called when you do the titanium? It's really resistant to scratching, as is, man, my mind's going blank. I think you guys know what I'm talking about, though. The way they color titanium and aluminum, I don't know why I'm drawing a blank right now. I do it myself. But the handle scales are all titanium. The latch system isn't spring-loaded like a Benchmade. I'll be making a couple Benchmade comparisons, because this, I feel, is definitely a step above Benchmade, and especially with the bushing system they have in here. You see a little home design logo there. The way they use the stop pins is on the blade, compared to, like, say, a 51 Morpho, where you'll have two stop pins on the handles here, and then they integrate it into the blade to hit. It gives it a cleaner look, and I prefer that. But I prefer this bushing system so much that I definitely would rather have this one than a Benchmade, just for that fact alone. It's so smooth to flip and so easy. It's balanced beautifully. It's kind of like, it feels like a rubber washer is in there. I can't tell you exactly what they use in there. I haven't taken it apart yet, but the bushing system is very smooth and absorbs little shock. There's very little wiggle in the handles. And the difference with this as well is you can tighten it down as much as you want, and it's not going to stop the action. As where a regular bronze washer system, if you tighten it down too much, then you stop your blade from moving. And that's where you run into issues with the handle scales loosening up and rattling a lot, when you have to hit that happy medium and you can't tighten it down all the way. So they make excellent use of that bushing system with that. This is a serious self-defense knife, no doubt about it. Super, super sharp, pointy tip. You can even make back cuts with this if you want to, depending on how you train. It's definitely has that Bowie-esque shape to it, with a hollow grind and a slight recurve to the blade shape. Again, like I said, S35VN steel, titanium handle scales, back spacers in it. The latch is not spring-loaded, so it floats free, but it does not interrupt movement when you're flipping at all. It stays pretty out of the way. I've heard issues with guys saying they have theirs go up in and interrupt their flipping, but I haven't had that problem at all, and I've been flipping it pretty much 24/7 whenever I have time off work to be flipping. This thing is in my hand, and I'm, practicing with it, getting used to the weight. It's definitely a heavier weighted handle scales than your 51 Morpho, which has a thin titanium slab with G10 over top. This is just full titanium, but the weight is nice because it almost flips itself. You don't have to put extra effort into it to have it flip and do what you want. I apologize, I can't really flip when I'm trying to do this behind the camera. I'm just trying to demonstrate the movement a little bit. Very quiet. The only thing making noise is the latch. The way the latch system works is there's two kind of chamfers in there, channels in there, and just slides up in there. The handles have a little bit of flex to them, and that'll lock it in. And it won't open up unless you want it to, but you can still, like a Benchmade, squeeze the handles and open it up in an emergency if you need to. However you do it, however you want to do it. It's kind of hard with rubber gloves on too. Sticks more than you expect. One other great thing is these kind of guards you have up here, or choils, or whatever you want to call them. Makes an excellent thumb rest for your thrusts. You don't have to worry about your hands pushing up onto the blade. This is very comfortable, and just to use it as a knife, if you use it as an EDC knife, very capable. Feels good on the spine as well. It's a pretty thick blade, so that I'm not sure if the tip is going to break. I haven't dropped it a lot. I think I've dropped it maybe once, and I've had it for since it's came out. I ordered it the day it came out. I think they sold out within a few hours because I didn't see it on the page anymore. But if you have the opportunity to even buy a used one, do what you can to grab them because they are valued and they're sold out everywhere you look. So try, if you see one for sale, do not hesitate to get one. If anything's wrong with it, you can always send it back to them and have them kind of do a spa treatment on it and fix it up for you. So no worries there. They will hold their value as well, if not go up, because they're so scarce. One thing I wish they would have, I do like the spring-loaded system on the Benchmade, and like I said, the stop pins, how Benchmade does their stop pins. And this would be the absolute perfect knife for me, but as is, it's still an excellent flipper, and I would not hesitate to use it in a self-defense situation if needed. So go ahead and go ahead and check them out, see what you guys think of them. They have some really cool designs. They look good as well. They have a lot of different colors and knife steels that they use. It is a custom knife, so you will pay a little bit more, but it's absolutely worth every penny, in my opinion. I'll just give you guys a close-up real quick. Home Basilisk. You can tell the guy that makes this definitely is a flipper because of how smooth and well it actually flips. For a while there, Benchmade was pretty much your only option, and usually those were sold out as well. So you're looking at a Benchmade 51 Morpho and maybe a couple other models, and that was it for a while, unless you wanted to get, say, like a $20 Bear Ops, which is great if you're not sure if you're going to like a Balisong and you want to flip a while, but you'll notice the quality isn't there at all. They rattle, they're heavy. They actually like rivet their blades to their handles, so you can't clean it, tighten it up. Once it's loose, and that's it. But it's a great way to see if you're going to like it, if you want to flip around. And it's almost, I treated them as like a fidget spinner. Like it gives me, if I'm anxious or just kind of nervous about something, I'll just do some flipping and it kind of eases my mind and calms me down a little bit. Gives me something to think about other than what I'm nervous about at the moment. Yeah, check them out. Home Design, I believe it's pronounced. I could be messing that up. Correct me if I am. But great knife, and if you see one for sale, I would definitely snatch it up. It would go up in value because they are very hard to get. Thanks for watching, guys.